Yeah, not much of a surprise, huh? Come on. Every member of Generation Z grew up watching SpongeBob at some point in their lives. With over 300 episodes spanning across 16 seasons, 4 theatrical movies, 2 spin-off shows, a good Netflix original movie, a bad Netflix original movie, tons of video games, toys, books, DVDs and videotapes, clothes, comics, a few amusement park rides, including 2 4D rides, a Broadway musical, and even some VCDs, because why own a DVD when you can own half of one? It's honestly amazing how much SpongeBob has impacted the world, and simultaneously how much Nickelodeon loves squeezing him to death. I mean, seriously, I thought SpongeBob was meant to be absorbed one. Now look, I still watch SpongeBob despite the dipping quality between True for Square and Sponge Out of Water, and despite how questionable Patrick is most of the time. For example, to SquarePants or not to SquarePants.
I can't be SpongeBob SquarePants with round pants!
Who told you that?
Patrick.
Okay, maybe not that one. Noah Toons did this better.
Welcome back to Patrick's Story Ain't Shit. Y'all remember Valentine's Day?
SpongeBob has been a part of my life practically from birth, and the first episodes that I remember watching were definitely the definitive classics. Fun, The Secret Box, and Band Games. I'm not saying that these were the first episodes I saw, but if they were, then dear Neptune, what a trio to start with.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Want to see that again?
And naturally, this led to all the various SpongeBob DVDs released over the years, which I either bought, borrowed from the bookmobile back in high school, or rented from the DVD store near Kingston before 2011. These include Tales of the Deep, Lost at Sea, Hide and Seek, Seascape Keepers, SpongeBob Goes Prehistoric, SpongeBob Higher, Nick Pigs Volumes 1 and 4, The Very Believed 5, which I couldn't watch them completely back then because of Mr. Beatty, naturally, SpongeBob You're Fired, Heroes of Bikini Bottom, Legends of Bikini Bottom, Special Last Dance, SpongeBob vs. The Big One, Sea Stories, To Love a Patty, Atlantis, SquarePants, The Adventures of SpongeBob, SquarePants, The Pilot, The Movie, and Square Shorts, and my personal favorite,
Patrick SquarePants!
Pat, don't do that.
As for entire seasons, I do remember owning Season 5, Volume 2, and I used to borrow Season 3 from the library. But right now I have the first 100 episodes, which is Seasons 1 to 5, the next 100 episodes, which is Seasons 6 to 9, and the separate box sets for Seasons 10 to 13. Why is SpongeBob in the number 2 spot? Oh, you'll see tomorrow, but I can say that this is the number 1 cartoon on the list for many reasons. The nostalgia, the longevity, the casting, the history, the memes, the karate fan theory. Just about everything about the franchise is just pure perfection. In fact, it's pretty much a 9.9 out of 10 for me, because there will never be a 10 out of 10 cartoon, meaning no animation ever terrified can beat The Sponge. And even though he sadly lost the show's creator in 2018, SpongeBob will live on in our hearts and in our minds. God, this show is so quotable. Of course, there's one part of SpongeBob I must acknowledge first, and that's the Krusty Cooch Chronicles. It's a shitpost series known for one thing and one thing only. Can Coochie! 2! In fact, I think I can do just about as well as Uncle when it comes to voice work. Watch! You are... how do you say not my friend? You must have coral wedged in your frontal lobe. When do we get the free food? Goodbye, everyone. I'll remember you all in therapy. Al, if you need a break, hit me up. And there's also the question on when SpongeBob will be done, and I think it'll be 2031. That's when I think the SpongeBob SquarePants movie takes place. And there's only one place left to go when that happens. AI Generation!
Dark times are ahead! Dark times indeed!
Seriously?
For real though, I gotta say that AI has done pretty well when SpongeBob's involved. I'm looking at you, Sora 2. Although one can argue that it just works for original music. No, really, stuff like Plan Z or Can Gangsters Cry, it's just as memorable and pretty much pushes any AI cover to shame. And your boy Sponge has made Squidward a singing legend. Alone is one of the best songs of 2025. No freaking joke.
So let me be alone. I'm done with the people screaming over. I'm weak and cold. I laugh back on my life, what an evil joke. I'm sleeping through every single alarm, cause I don't wanna wake my spirits
definitely better than the clarinet. Nickelodeon, please, for the love of Neptune, let him hear his music the same way we all did.
Sweet mother of Aphrodite! Please make an end!